Hello everyone, it's Lily and welcome back to my showing my Otome game collection type video vlog fun thing. Now this is part 2. Basically, initially I was going to make it just an Otome collection show video, but I didn't realize that it would take so much time, so that's why I have separated it. This is part 2. So yeah, welcome back if you have watched part 1. Now in part 1 I kind of went through all the games that I have played, so in this one I'll be going through the games that I have not played, which I think there are fewer of, so let me try and get through. So firstly, kengakimi. I am so looking forward to playing this game. It's by Regit, who also made Dance with Devils and Diabolic Lovers. So you can expect some like messed upness and depressingness. And I think it is one of those games where it's like, oh, not everyone can be happy. So even in the good ending, some things will happen. And I have heard so many good things about this game that I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's kind of like set in a Eastern, like Japanese-y fantasy world. And basically there's a bunch of guys who have swords, like katanas I guess, that are able to get rid of ayakashi. And yeah, it's that sort of thing. I guess the main character living with them. I don't really know the story actually, I just have heard lots of good things about it. Koroshiato Strawberry. So this is apparently like a mafia type game. I have heard very mixed things. Some people are like, it's not really worth playing. But basically I got this when I went to Japan for like super cheap. So I was like, oh screw it, I'm just gonna buy it and I might as well give it a go, because there have been so many times where I've seen like terrible reviews on Amazon JP and I've played it and I'm like, but it's good. Either I'm not picky or, you know, people are just super harsh. But yeah, and I think she loses her voice. What happens is she kind of gets kidnapped and then like she loses her voice or something, and then she has to live with a bunch of guys who are like more and does like underworld stuff, you know, like mafia and stuff. Yeah, I don't know, it sounds interesting, but yeah, we shall see. Hang on a sec, I think I've got, I might as well do this in this order. So I've got Kiniro no Koruda 3 and Kiniro no Koruda 4. These are actually by Ruby Party, which is really exciting because I literally just made a video on them. And it's basically about a main character who goes to school. I think this one's high school, I'm not sure. I think it's high school. Yeah, that's high school. And this doesn't say, but yeah, I think she's in high school and she ends up being sort of joining the orchestra and has to, you know, perform well with her violin, or at least in the first 2 or 3 it was, so I'm assuming it's violin in this one as well. And it's kind of getting to know the characters in school life, happy-go-lucky type game, and has lots of gameplay, and I'm looking forward to it. And since we're talking about Ruby Party, let me go through these. These are also Ruby Party. This is Haruka naru Toki no naka de 3 and Haruka naru Toki no naka de 6. And yeah, it's about the main character who goes back in time and goes sort of gets to know all these different characters. I think this one, 3, is based in... is this based in like Heian period? Oh my gosh, it's basically based in the time before. So Birushana Senki is based in the Heian period. It's like a little before that. So if Birushana Senki's son is the son, well the son's father is basically like in this one in a way, if that makes sense historically speaking. That's really interesting. If I enjoy oh god, I'm hitting myself with the games. If I enjoy Birushana Senki, then I may actually play this game soon after. Who knows? It's a historical fiction. And this one, 6, is based in the Taisho period. And I've heard this one is more romancy than the other ones. I'm not sure whether that's a trustworthy statement or not, but that is what I've heard. And Haruka naru Toki no naka de have RPG elements, I have heard. But the reason why I haven't touched any of these Ruby Party games is that I haven't been feeling like a gameplay kind of, like I haven't been in that mood. So that's why I haven't really played them, and it's been sitting in my log for a while. Oh my god, Hato no Kuni no Alice. it took me so much time and money to get this, and I got this for cheap and it was still expensive. So and the reason is because it's by Queen Rose, who went bust. I think they're kind of trying to make a comeback because they're making the Spero no Kuri no Arisu, which is kind of like a follow-up. Not this one, but I think I don't know, because there's been heart, clover and diamond, but there hasn't been a spade. So I don't know whether it's going to be like a 4th installment. I'm not sure. But basically it's about a Alice in Wonderland, and I don't really know what happens. I think it's just a normal girl that gets just brought into the world of Alice in Wonderland for some reason. And I have heard like mixed reviews about the main character. So some people are like, oh my god, I can't stand her, she's just so, you know, she's just a bit rude and abrupt and all this. But other people are like, oh, I really like the fact that she's not like all the other Otome main characters. So I don't know, I'm looking forward to it. I just haven't played it because I don't know, I just haven't felt like an Alice in Wonderland mood, that like I don't know why, I just haven't. So okay, Steam Prison. Steam Prison has also been localized. It's available on PC and Switch, and I think you can get PS Vita. I'm not sure if you can, but I know it's PC and Switch in English. And it's a very serious title. It's based in a world where there's like the upper world and the lower world, and they live in like completely different, it's like looks completely different and stuff. And yeah, I think lots of bad situations happen, and the main character and the love interest, I guess, get through these situations. And I've heard, so the things I have heard from just random people that I've spoken to have been so divided, because some people are like, oh, I really didn't like it, I couldn't get into it, while other people are like, it was amazing, please play it. So I am curious where I will land, whether I'll be one of the people who enjoys it or whether I'll be one of the people who doesn't. But apparently it's because the main character is a little bit like different from your standard main character. Right, okay, what's this one? Oh, Kareido Ibu. So this is another one that I bought for super cheap. I have not heard anyone speak of it before on Twitter or anywhere, so who knows, it could be terrible, it could be good, I really don't know. But it's basically a story where the main character is part of this special government organization that is able to see, I think, like supernatural stuff, and they're just trying to solve it, I guess. I don't know, it looks interesting, but I don't have high hopes. I just bought it because it was cheap, and we shall see if I enjoy it or not. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, right, what's this one? Oh, Sweet Clown. Oh my god, I am so excited for this. So Sweet Clown, it's another game that's kind of risen in price a little bit because it's by Takuyo, and they're very renowned for making incredibly depressing games, and this is one of those depressing games. And it's about this girl who gets invited to this manor house for tea, I think, or something, but then she gets locked up and kind of imprisoned there essentially, and then she's with these allies, and I've heard it's just basically yandere upon yandere upon yandere like crazy. So all the allies are crazy. So I think I'll play it when I want to feel depressed for it, basically. But I really love the artwork, it's so cute. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, how do I pronounce this? As in, I can't remember the kanji for this, but this is something no diabolic, and excuse me, I've got an itch on my nose. Something no diabolic. I am so mad at myself for this, because this isn't actually the main game. This is the fandusk, and I accidentally bought the fandusk instead of the main game. So I don't even know what it's about anymore because I can't remember. And I guess the positive way of looking at it is, you know, it's an excuse for me to buy the main game. As if I need any more excuses to buy Otome games. This is a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Right. Okay, Kannagi no Mori. Okay, so this is about a girl who's, again, in high school, because they're always in high school. That seems to be a common theme going on in Otome games. They're always second year as well. That's a funny thing. I think it's because you can have, like, if you're if the main character is in second year, you can have like your kohai trope, you know, the 1 year junior than you trope where they're younger than you and it's cute. But you can also have like the older senpai trope where they're, you know, respectable, they're popular, and you know, it gives, and then you can have the childhood trope in second year, so you know, it gives you like that diversity, and I think that's why they that's why they're always second year. But let me think. I think this is about a girl that can see ayakashi, and I don't know if she ends up dating them or something, but it doesn't really have much of a description. The reason why I bought it is because they were just, I think I saw a lot of people buy it and I thought, okay, if lots of people are buying it, maybe it's good. So it's just very Japanesey, so maybe when I feel like playing a Japanesey game, I'll pick that up. What's this? Storm Lover Second. Okay, so this is a very fun comedy. It's very much a dating sim, so not like a novel, but a dating sim. So, you know, you've got like your map and then you pick where to go to get to know certain characters more. It seems like there is a triangle relationship mode, which I am so excited because I love love triangles. I think they're just so much fun. But the only issue, so I've played the first one, the only issue I have is that you basically play one character and then because you've upped their relationship so much, I personally got bored, but then you'd have to break up with them, and it's so sad because the characters look so sad when you break up with them, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'll enjoy it, but that's why I've been hesitant in playing it. And again, the whole gameplay thing, I haven't really been feeling like gameplay Otome games, so that's why my log is full of gameplay type Otome games. Okay, Tengai Nimao Iki na Hana. Now this one I picked up because it's made by the same people who made Hanayaka Nari Waga Ichizoku, I think. I can't remember, I think so. And it's about a girl who, it's based in, what is it, Taisho period, I think? I can't remember. I think it's Taisho period. Anyway, and it's this main girl who inherits like bed and breakfast type thing from her father or something. I can't remember. And so she has a lot of pressure and stress, and like her relatives and stuff aren't helping. And the one thing I have heard that's like bad about it, and people have complained on Amazon JP, is that the main character like starts crying and stuff, and it can be irritating. But I'm sitting there going, why wouldn't she be crying when she's under so much pressure, you know? So I don't know. I think we should give her some slack. But I think I might like it. Who knows? As I said, there have been so many games where they're like, oh, it's kind of crap, and then I've played it and I've enjoyed it. So hopefully this is one of them as well. Kurank In. So this again is a high school romance, and it's about the main character. Oh no, not high school, middle school. Okay, so quite young. And it's about a girl who ends up participating in an audition for a movie that the school club is making, and I think she just kind of ends up in this like club, and the things happen. I don't think it's got that much of a story necessarily, just more a character game, you know. And the reason why I picked this up is because apparently there's a yandere character, and I love yandere characters. I think this was part of the purchase when I put games with yandere characters in them, and then this popped up, so that's that one. What's this? Diabolic Lovers Dark Fate. Okay, so now Diabolic Lovers is a long series, and I have only played, so I played the first one, and I feel like there's a hair on my nose because it keeps on tickling my nose. Is it gone? I think it's gone. Okay. And I should probably cut that out, but I'm not going to because I think it's part of my personality and you guys need to witness it. But this is Diabolic Lovers Dark Fate. Diabolic Lovers is a very long series, and if I'm to be completely honest, if you've played the first one, you've probably played them all. Now I probably shouldn't say that because I've only played 1 and 2 and then a little bit of this one, and I've stuck it in here because I barely played it. Now what happens is basically you got the main character, Yui, who is one of the only main characters I really can't stand, and so she ends up having to live with these vampire boys because of, well, various situations, and they're all unbelievably sadistic and abuse her in many ways. And I mean, it's a game, so I'm not like that bothered by it. I just go, oh, okay, fair enough, that happened. I mean, it's not fair enough, but as I said, it's a game, so you just kind of like read it and go, okay, interesting. But they're all very abusive, and I enjoyed the first one. You know, I think it's a very fangirly game where if you like the characters, you really enjoy it, if you know what I mean. But there wasn't really that much of a plot, if I remember correctly. Just it was very messed up in many ways. And what happens is like they're these like little chapters basically. So you would like play the prologue, and then it would be divided into 3 like bonus chapters, but the bonus chapter things you'd have to get through to get to the story chapters. But those like bonus type stories are basically just the main character in the kitchen or in the bathroom or doing something, and then the vampire comes along and bullies her a little bit, and then like sucks her blood, and she's like, oh please don't suck my blood. But and then the vampire's like, oh yeah, but you love it really, and she's like, no I don't, when she does show signs that she's enjoying it, and then she loses consciousness, and then like it's that, but rinse and repeat over and over and over again. So the story parts are sort of interesting, but those bits kind of ruin it for me because I'm not that into the characters. But however, the artwork is good. Now I feel like I should play this because I've bought it now, but this is before it's because I bought 1, 2 and this one all in one go. And the first one I enjoyed. The second one I was like, okay, this is getting old. And this one I think I don't know, maybe I just haven't been in the mood for it. So I should probably give it another go. But apparently this one's more like romancy than the other 2 or something. So, but yeah. What's this? Dynamic chord. I love it how I'm like, what's this? As if it's not my games or something. But so this one's dynamic chord, feat rêve parfait. And what is it? Measure debut. Again, you're in high school in year 2. It's always year 2. It makes me laugh. And I think you form you end up in a band or something. And I've heard it's really angsty, and yeah, I think it's a character game where you enjoy the relationship between the main character and each of the characters. I don't think there's 3 characters, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've heard it's really like angsty and a bit like a K-drama type thing. So I think I'll play it when I'm feeling like a K-drama. It looks good though. Okay, this is Neo Angelique Tenshi no Namida. So this is like a sub-series of Angelique. So it's by Ruby Party. And I don't think you need to play the Angelique series to get into this. If I'm correct, at least that's what I heard when I was purchasing this, looking into it. And I'm not sure what... Okay, let me have a... Give me a moment. I don't know. It just, to me, it seems like the main character was the queen for a while, and then she decides to go to uni or something, and then I don't know. But it looks like a kind of a fandusk type thing for Angelique. I'm really not sure. Again, I think this was something that I bought because it was super cheap, because I don't remember like why I bought this, and especially because I've never played Angelique before. But hey, I've got it, so I'm gonna play it, and I'm not complaining. It's an Otome game that I imagine I will enjoy. And last but not least is Ikemen Sengoku. Now, Ikemen Sengoku has been a mobile game for ages, but I think with the Ikemen Sengoku they decided to turn it into PS Vita games. So although it was a mobile game, and it still is, I think, I'm not sure of the details. I think yeah, I mean, this is perfect for me, because the reason why I don't play the Ikemen series is because it's on the mobile and I would get addicted and want to know the next story quicker and quicker, and it's like a ticket. I can't remember if it was a ticket system or I can't remember, but I really struggle waiting because I get very impatient. So yeah, so that's why this is good, because it basically accumulated it and just put it in one game. So I'll just enjoy it. And I'm really looking forward to playing Oda Nobunaga, because he's... I loved how Ore-sama he was. I think was it Oda Nobunaga? I can't remember. Anyway, one of them I really liked. But anyway, and I think that is it. Wait, what are those? Give me a moment. What are these? Oh, these are fan discs that I haven't played yet. I don't know why I didn't bring it here. So you've got Hakuoki Edo Blossoms, which is so basically the Hakuoki PS Vita ones, at least the localized versions anyway, because this is a localized copy, was divided into Kyoto Winds, which is part 1, and then Edo Blossoms part 2. Now I barely got through Kyoto Winds because it made me cry so much that I haven't even got to the Edo Blossoms stage, so maybe I should. And I've heard all the fun stuff happens in Edo Blossoms, like Kyoto Winds, not much romance happens, and then everything fun happens in Edo Blossoms. So I should probably just, but I don't know. I'm the type of person that feels like I should complete all the characters before moving on, but I don't know. I'm just talking to myself now. And then I've got Uta no Prince-sama, Amazing Aria, and Sweet Serenade Love. So this is a fan disc type thing, and maybe sequel for Uta no Prince-sama, because the first one you only get to play like the students in your year group, whereas I think in one of these, I think either Amazing Aria or Sweet Serenade, you get to play the senpais as well, so the ones that are older than you. And this one is Hanayaka ni nari waga ichizoku, but this one is how do I can't really Danto Nostalgia, I think. And wait, isn't that ge? Oh, okay, it is ge. I was like looking at the kanji going, I swear that's not done, but yeah, Gento Nostalgia. And this is the fan disc for the Porausta, the other one that I mentioned in part 1, which is my favorite game. Hanayaka nari waga ichizoku is like one of my favorites. So this is the FD, and I haven't played it yet because I'm saving it. Because I think most of you, if you've watched all my videos by now, I'm the type that likes saving the things I enjoy till last. And so I'm saving this, a bit like how I'm saving Code Realizer 2 fan discs. So that was the games that I have not played yet. But anyway, I just didn't think it would take me this long. I didn't think when it's on a bookshelf, it really doesn't look like you have that many. But when you put them together, it's like, oh my gosh, like it's crazy. No, seriously though, on the bookshelf, it doesn't look like I've got that many, but anyway, that's me making excuses for myself. As always, thank you very much for watching and listening to me rambling on about games. I feel like I did not do them any justice. Like I didn't really explain them very well. So if you do have any questions, feel free to comment below and I will answer you to the best extent. And yeah, so that's that. But yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and hopefully I'll see you in another one of my videos. Bye!